when I am speedy.
When you press shift and then click?
Yeah, crazy, right? But yeah, quick because I have like no time these days. So I just have to like be really fast.
So how long is the no time?
No time?
Yeah, yeah. How long do you have?
Like today?
Yeah.
I actually don't have classes tomorrow, but I have to do work, so like, I'm gonna say like an hour,
Damn,
probably.
that's a very short time.
Yeah, I can't believe I haven't been like streaming for like a week. I've been doing work like
I swear
every
it's been
waking
wait,
hour.
when did you?
It was last Friday, apparently. Hold on, like if you check my stream announcements, because that's like good way to keep track
On
of
the
it.
25th.
Yeah, 25th. So yeah, almost a week. It didn't quite hit a
Wow.
week, but I can't. Yeah, like I'm
Oh yeah,
really
it was
surprised.
20th, and then I swear
Yeah,
it was longer. Oh, it's probably because it was league battles, so I wasn't there for it.
league battle.
Yeah.
Hold on, I need
Are
to
you
take a look.
still doing that? Or did that finish?
Yo, Bruno, thank you for the 17 months sub. Yo,
Oh
what the
my
heck?
god, hi
Why did
Bruno.
they call it oven when you of out in the
Why did
cold food of out hot eat the food?
you said it wrong?
Look, Tanner, I can't be as brilliant as you. Okay,
It's a gift.
I know, I know. Um, yeah, no. Oh, the Further Chocolate League matches. You mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's we actually still technically have 3 pending days for it, so we'll just like clean it up at some point. Well,
I
actually,
can't
we
wait
have
to
more
never
than
ever
that,
see that.
but well, we should do a cool finale at some point. Anyway, I will be doing so. History League is back this month, so I will be doing those matches. Um, outside of that, I'll start Mario Odyssey at some point, maybe next week. Again, I'm just like this first week has demanded so much out of me because it's
Yoshi's gonna be like, okay, so maybe next year I should be able to like play some Puyo.
it's crazy though. Like
It's so sad. I feel so
it's
bad for you.
see, it's like good stuff though. Like I'm already like developing some skills that I didn't have before. Um,
Like
like so
going
yeah, the
without
big reason
screaming.
why I've been so like absent is because one of my subjects isn't like a regular one. It's like an industry project, and I'm the project manager for my group. So like I'm doing a lot of like, manager position means you have to really be on top of things, right? So I've been like sending out emails to a bunch of people. I've been trying to communicate. I've been trying to get room bookings. I have to like actually like chair the meetings and stuff, and it's like really scary because I'm not used to like being the one who's in charge of that. But I think it's gonna be a really good skill for me, right? Because um, it'll help in a few ways, right? Like teaching, having a leadership role means I'll have that. Also, just generally, leading any sort of project moving forward, I'll have a better sense of how to get stuff done. Um, uh, and again, like being able to hold these sorts of meetings and stuff, and just knowing like the key things to do for it, right? Like one of the biggest things is holding everyone accountable, like having them like at the end of the meeting, you go like, this is what each person should do at the end of it, so that you make sure that everyone has like stuff to go off and do at the end of the meeting. Like it kind of is like an obvious thing now, but like now that I've been confronted with that situation of like I should be making sure that everyone has a thing to do before next time, it like it stuff like that, um, just like it's keeping me busy for sure, but I don't think it's a bad thing. It's not like a bad busy. For the most part, I'm
Right.
enjoying myself. Or again, just like it's good for me, so it'll be okay. There is like one subject which I don't enjoy because the lecturer is not very good. Um,
This sounds a bit like a you
were
problem.
you ever around when I was doing multivariable calculus? I assume not.
What?
Anyway, It's that lecture,
Nani
Bruno. Maybe you know. Did I ever talk about that lecture to you? Well, you know how much I struggle with that subject, right? So like, yeah, the lecturer, it's not very good either. So, I personally don't really like him or his style. So it's just like, otherwise though, I'm enjoying my other stuff. I'm doing real analysis class, which has been
Wait, real
cool.
as opposed to fake
Okay,
analysis?
fine. It's called Fundamentals of Real Analysis. There you go. See, now it's
Fake
cool, right?
analysis.
So that's a cool one. And then I'm doing a course in uh, environment, um, which is only like a first year course though. But again, it's an elective, so that I can get stuff done, like get qualifications with like teaching, right? So I can have like a second learning area in science, um, just in case like I don't get good enough at Japanese by the time that rolls around.
Oh yeah, don't you have to
Um,
have
you
like
need two
two
learning
learning
areas. You
areas?
need like a major and a
Yeah.
minor area. Um, and I'm just like, science is fine. I
Science
guess.
rules.
Except I hated physics, but it's okay because
Oh my
I'm
god.
not the one who has to be like writing the pack reports, right? So it's fine. And apparently, so last semester, like last year when I was doing physics, right, first year physics, you do a report every 2 weeks, and I was like, that is already so much. My friends are telling me that even though you're still working with a partner, like you always do in these packs, but you have to, both of you have to write a report every week. So you have like 6 to 10 hours because this is like a 6 to 10 page report, right, to write every week. And I'm just like, I would actually like collapse if I was doing that subject. That is ridiculous. This is second year physics. You're starting to do that. Can't imagine what third year is like. Like, ugh, I'm so glad I dropped it. Um, this environment class has been really cool though. Like again, it's first year course, so like they're all like, "Ah, hi guys, welcome to uni," and I'm like, I'm in my third year, but it's really fun. It's a nice like break, and it's really what I need as like it's sort of like a break from the more crazy stuff. Like the maths is getting a bit crazy now, so it's nice to have a sort of something else that I'm doing. Um, and then it's just nice to talk about these sorts of things, right? Like it's something that I don't get much time to go into because a lot of it is about like the issues with the environment, right? It's not just like, "Hey, let's learn about." No, it's like it's looking at like the fundamentals of like what upholds our environment and like what humans um like the role of humans in the environment and like all the bad stuff that's happening in the world. But it's nice to be aware and very much like engaging in that content because again, I don't get to talk about it much. Like you talk about it in school and stuff. Once you're out of school, you're just like, great, have fun. So it's good to be like reflecting on that sort of thing now because we literally have like reflective writing assessment pieces that we have to do eventually,
Oh
um,
no.
which is like, oh no
No.
usually, but like I'm so used to just like do the maths assignment where you get do all the questions, which I love, right? But it's a nice change of pace, is what I'm saying. And again, it's first year, so I don't need to even worry about like the assessments because I'm sure I'll ace it. Like it'll be fun. I think I'll just enjoy being able to just like write stuff.
そうですよ.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm not concerned about it. It's just a nice subject. Um. What was? Let's see. And then I had the industry project, which runs for the whole year. So, um, yeah, that one's been very busy, but it's been fun. Um. Oh, I was gonna do. Okay, that's fine. I'll just like leave it up for later. Anyway. Um. Sorry, chat. I'm so sorry for not like interacting. And sorry, Tanner. I was just rambling for ages. Um.
そうです.
My son will soon be able to drink. I mean, maybe in your country, Bruno. I guess that's that. Hi, awesome. Stream
What do you mean in
for
his
week?
country?
Yes.
It's 18 in Australia too.
There are some countries where it's not 18.
Well,
I'm not
maybe those
saying that
countries don't deserve to be talked about, okay?
Whoa, Tanner. I missed you.
What? なんと言ったか?
This is the Tanner we know. Hang in there, Yoshi. Aw, thank you, Bruno. No, again, it's gonna be good for me. I like it's I'm glad that I sort of like put myself up to this position because last year it's like do you want to have the project manager role? And I was like, not really.
Why
But
not?
I was like, yeah, sure. And then as it got closer, I'm just like, I'm so glad that I decided to put myself down. Um, and then you get the email back, and they're like, we were reviewing the applicants, and like you seem like you would do well, and I'm like, oh, it's such a nice thing to say. Um, little confidence boost. And then yeah, again, like this, it's just already been a pretty good experience, so I'm excited for it going forward. But yeah, weekly reports. Yeah, and they wouldn't read it properly, right? They get like literally 15 minutes to read it because there's so many students. Well, actually, that's not. It's like how many people are taking the course? I should ask. I should ask my friend. At this point, though, because by the end of last year, right, first semester there was like a huge group of people, like maybe 50 students. Second semester there's like 20-ish. This year, oh, like for second year, by then you'd have like 7 people or something. Because I knew most of the people in there, like, who were taking like maths or education or whatever, and I just like kind of knew them around, and I knew that they were not going to take physics again. It's just like, it's probably like seven people or something. Well, those reports contain how much can change from week to week. So it's a practical report, right? Um,
Oh, so you have to
that's
write like a
why.
whole report on
Or
the prac you did that week.
exactly. Although I don't know if you call it prac over there,
Yeah.
Bruno. I know in America they call it lab. Like,
It's pretty
okay.
much like the experiment you do, right?
Yeah, so it's your
Yeah.
experiment, right? And then you have to do a write-up about what you did and what you learned, and you have to do introduction,
Um,
and then you have to do your method notes, and then you have to do your discussion, and the discussion has
what do
to
they call it? Is
include
it
the
is the report
the
called
results and
is it a validation or is that the test?
validate. I've never heard that term for it.
Okay, okay. No, because at my school at least I've heard that you have the you do the practical and then
Hmm.
you do a test based on what you did
Oh,
in that
interesting.
experiment.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, it's not like what you did, but like now that you've done the experiment,
the concept should be
can you
like
like
more.
yeah.
Okay, right. Nah,
I
this
think
is
there's a bit more than that, but I don't
yes.
really care because I don't do science anymore.
No, I mean I don't care anymore either. Yeah, so yeah, you do have to do it each week, but you have to do a write-up each week though. It used to be every 2 weeks, which is like, you and your partner rotate. And it's like, okay, I can understand 2 weeks. I didn't like it at all, and I like barely kept up with it, but sure, every 2 weeks, if you're really stuck into physics, you're gonna be fine with it, I guess. Again, it's 6 to 10 pages. Um, like, it's just you think about how many contact hours you have with physics, and then there's doing the prac, and then there's writing the prac report. And it's like, how many hours are you putting in per week? 15 to 20 for one course? Imagine if you're doing that with every course. Like, you don't have time to commit that much to one subject unless you're majoring in physics, is what I'm saying. Like, as an elective, it is not worth it, right? I'm focused on my maths. I should be doing my maths. I shouldn't be, like, spending this much time on an elective, right? It's my
Oh
sub-learning
my
area.
god.
It's my minor. I don't care. It was too harsh. I could not bear through it. Man, I can't anyway, because, like, you have to branch out in your sciences to like get into like it's technically not minor, it's like second teaching area they call it, but like to get that you actually have to do a range of sciences. So I'm doing like environment this semester and then biology next semester, so it's fine. um but like I wouldn't have chosen it if I had the choice anyway. It was too much anyway. Look, it's just so much of a time commit, and I feel so bad for everyone who goes through it who isn't like majoring in physics. We do think of like maybe some sort of circuit and then do some measurements, explain the theory, some exercise. Exactly. Yes, exactly right. But there's just so much you have to write about it, right? Because you have to talk about all the concepts and the equations and the numbers, and then you have to draw because it's not even just writing it. You have to construct the graphs. You have to do error bars. You have to do error calculations. You take like 10 calculations. You have to do the error for each. You have to like propagate your errors. is just so much work. If it was like 2 pages of writing about like what you did and what you learned, it would be fine, right? But this is just ridiculous. Is ridiculous.
And don't do it easy.
Exactly. Exactly. There are days where I spent 12 hours a day in uni. Yeah, yeah. 8:30 a.m. leaving the building at 9. Oh, Bruno. Gosh. Yeah, the error
Bruno.
calculations are probably my like one of my least favorite parts because it's just so tedious. And you have to do everything. You have to put them all together. Oh, it's good to be back. 16 minutes in and we haven't started yet. I mean, I don't usually ramble at the start, which is the fun thing. I usually ramble at the end, so it's nice to like just be able to talk from the get-go. Because usually you
He
have
just
to
wants to
get into it.
ramble this stream, apparently.
I mean, it's not such a
Because he
bad
hasn't
thing.
talked to me in a while, so he hasn't had the opportunity. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, yeah, we all miss Tanner, right? Bruno, you miss Tanner too, hey?
Exactly.
I miss you too, Bruno. I'm so glad to see you again. It's just, I really miss you. uh, gosh. Yeah, I'll like actually do, oh, that's my OBS, sorry. I'll like actually
Oh
do
my
a
god.
run. Okay.
Yeah, physics is weird because they actually, yeah, Bruno is like completely right.
What did you say?
Because they're just like, oh, I love how physics is like this level of detail sometimes, and they go and say, oh, gravity is 10 meters per second squared.
Yeah, it's awful. Oh man, get rusty. From any video game. I feel like when I come back to this game, I'm usually fine, but like I think I'm just rusty from playing. Like yeah, I always feel like I don't rust much when I play games, but maybe it's like if I don't play any game at all, then I just like rust at all of them at once. I feel like that could be the case. It's a bit funny.
Ungaming.
On gaming real. Hi Linkman. Oh, it's good to see you too. I appreciate you being here, friends. Thank you for bearing with me, even though my schedule was so inconsistent. It never was consistent, but well, it was like consistently every day.
Yeah, that's true. I could rely on getting that random notification going hello, and I'd be like, okay,
I don't ever go on
gotta.
the left. Oh my gosh. All my patterns. Oh yeah, I'm not even getting like positioning for that, right? That feels so wrong. It feels so wrong to like get that, like for that to be incorrect.
Don't worry, Yoshi. The brain rot will get better.
Hold on a moment. I need to adjust volume of the game because it was weirdly quiet. Oh, I don't want it to be that quiet.
Wait, what even? How do you have meters per second squared? How do you square a second?
Oh, Tanner.
I don't. I've never understood
Oh,
it.
Tanner.
I'm gonna be honest. I just took it as like, okay, it's just meters per second squared.
It's per second per second.
How does that make any sense? Per 2 seconds?
No, 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 per second. Per second.
What?
Do I have to tell him about derivatives? It's the change in speed. Speed is a change in place, right?
Uh-huh.
So, velocity is your change in displacement. You go back one, what is your change in speed, right? Your change in velocity? It's your acceleration.
Oh. Okay,
That's all
wait,
it is,
wait, wait.
right?
So,
Because
okay, so is
acceleration,
it like...
by definition,
Okay,
is just a
okay,
change
okay.
in velocity. That's all it is. That's it.
So if velocity is like meters... How many speeds you change a second? Is it like you get the speed, and then you get the speed per second?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, because you can
okay.
think of it as,
So why do they have to explain it so weirdly? And they just go like, oh, it's just
bad
meters per second per second.
teachers.
It's
Bad
just that
teachers.
simple, guys.
You can think of it either as, yeah, it's like meters per second, already as its own thing. So it's speed, or velocity rather, per second. Then it's like just a concept per second, which is fine. Or
This
it's
is why
like,
kids play
how many
Fortnite.
meters per second per second? So like, how much is your speed change? Like that also intuitively goes into like, how is your speed changing, right? How much meter per second do you gain per second, essentially, right? Because it's like, how much is your meters per second moving? That's it.
Yoshi, I thought you hated physics.
See, here's the thing, right? At least that's
Is it?
like calculus, like
Oh,
adjacent.
never mind.
It's
No,
calculus
no. Okay,
adjacent.
never mind.
But then you
Calculus
like tell me about
adjacent.
circuits, and you tell me about like everything else, and I'm just like, oh.
Kilometers per hour per second.
Yeah,
Okay, no, that actually
this
makes
is basically
sense.
just maths, yeah.
Except, actually, um, why would you kilometers per hour per second? That's so dumb. Oh my god.
You do the conversions. Hey, chaotic. Oh, you're missing all the fun talk. We've been like, I played like two so far in the last like 21 minutes, and there were those two runs were in like the last minutes. You guys are confusing me with your units. Talk.
No, I don't. Okay, actually, we had a relief teacher for maths.
Oh no.
God. No, and she straight up said that we have 3/4 of an hour left, and everyone like collectively lost their minds
Why?
because it's 3/4 of an hour. Who says that?
Okay.
Who says you have 3/4 of an hour left?
Yes, you have a point. It's so hard to think when you're playing. Who could have known?
I sure didn't. Because it's easy. What are you guys on about?
So you're gonna say because I never played.
I can make noise, so I don't have to play the damn thing.
Oh really?
Yeah, I'm making noise right now.
Aw man. Got killed by the tenor noise. Ah
Gomenasai.
man. The noise really does consume your soul. When tenor makes noise at least.
What?
It's because in the lore of this game, technically, like the noise device that you're using consumes your soul.
Oh,
So it's
in
like, phew.
Spanish we do say 3/4 of an hour relatively often.
Really? We just say
So
45
I'm
minutes. Like,
I'm actually going to
you can
do
say
you
quarter
one
past and
better.
quarter two.
Yeah,
You
you
don't,
can say
but you
like
don't say
you
like
would say quarter past
you don't say like
or
three
quarter
quarters
two.
of an hour left though. Like you don't say like for time period, like jikan, right?
Yeah.
For ji you can be like quarter past or quarter two, but for jikan, when you use Japanese to explain concepts in English, that's so funny. It's just time and time period. Oh man. Oh, I mean, it messes with everyone's, right? Like, it is a tough concept to grasp. I can understand why it's confusing. So at that point, like, have you even learned like quarters properly? You don't, not like officially, right? Like, you've heard of it, but you sort of, you don't have a very clear concept of quarter in your mind. Or at least that was like the case when they taught it at my age. Because everyone should learn how to read a clock early on in their life.
Everyone should know how to read a clock. I'm sorry, but if you go, oh, I don't know how to read analog clocks.
Yeah, I'm
Shut
like,
up, okay?
why? It's really
How?
not that hard.
Just think in fives. Do you know your 5 times table? Great, you
Maybe
can
they
approximate.
don't. That's the
If they
problem.
don't, then they've probably got some more deep-seated issues than
Reading clocks, yeah. I know.
yeah. Oh my god. Ah! I hate Tattle. I'm playing Majora's Mask.
Uh,
And the fairy. Apparently the fairy's bad in Ocarina of Time, but I wouldn't know.
I see. Wakari.
Karu. Wow.
Oh man, I moved up to like, I'm so off my game right now. I can't even like wait for them to move out of the way.
Analog clocks are
I
based?
guess it's like,
Based on what?
yeah, I know, right? I guess it's like my muscle memory failing. Base talk is funny.
The superior base, which is 12. Did someone watch the Jan Measley video on base 12.
No.
You don't want to know. Based on base 12. Oh my god, no way. No, don't play this stupid ocarina. That's so dumb. Oh my god. Imagine. I love this game so much. It's just horrible. Ow.
Oh man. As soon as I said that, you said that, I got hit.
It's funny because I got hit. I don't understand how to beat this guy. Help!
Me when I play this game.
That... Oh, that worked. No
Have you tried
way.
closing your eyes? Just try. I've been trying.
No, that's the Rhythm Heaven strat.
Like with this nightmare, things chaotic. Oh man. Wants to do that Monster Expedition or something? Yeah. Sounds good. Yeah, I want to get to Odyssey too.
Oh, this is
I'm
fun.
hoping to start it next week, but we'll see. I'm hoping next week will feel more like week 1. Because this sure as heck doesn't. I went into the outer voids. What the heck? That is actually crazy. I feel like I've never done that. I'm so like that's how you can tell I'm just like ultra rust. Oh my gosh. This is what not playing video games does to you. I wonder what pure gameplay is like now. Ooh. I don't even want to think about it. Oh my gosh. New work on my Hakuno hard SS bosses. I still have a couple of those outstanding like hard, not normal SS bosses that I still want to nab at some point. It's just so hard. I can't imagine ever doing it for like HKM. It's so hard. Like the pattern in first verse still just like, oh, I can't get used to it. But I've just been like getting a bunch of hard S's in the meantime. And then there's like a lot of the hard S's that I've gotten. I'm sure I can not hard SS, but like, I'm sure I can SS them as well. It'd take a bit of work, but I could probably knock them out sometime. Okay, we hit 180. Let's combo down this now. Oh my gosh. Okay. Can we finally get through this? Man, how do you have 1200? I I swear you've seen my scoring in this before. No, oh my gosh. You should see my like upper end of scoring. I can get like 1400. Have I gotten 1500 by that point before? I might have. I know I hit 1400. Like that's how Misha and I are so high up. Our scoring in this is a bit crazy. It's like the one thing that I can leaderboard. It's this song because like people can't asset, of course. So it's just like, so they're just like buy, and I still want to asset, but along the way I'm just like, I've just like come up with such greedy strats. Somehow Misha like manages to get more. Some question mark. Man,
Man.
man. I'm not even like trying to ultra greed. It's just a path that I've become comfortable with. Because I was like, oh, you go in, right? Because the reds are coming out. I guess you can just like dodge around the reds and stay on the outside, but I feel like that feels, well, for me, I got more consistent at that, which is a funny thing. Because I guess it looks super greedy. Dang it, I lost my crash. In hard, you really only get up to plus 100% or so before the lasers, and now see how you get that. That's fair. It's an interesting thing. I don't usually like end up accidentally getting the high scoring sort of strats. But in this case, I just so happen to. Usually I find like some weird other solution. Oh man. Is don't get hit. I mean, yeah, there's that, but I feel like when again, if you're when you grind something like maybe people just haven't put time into grinding this like at all. Because they're like not bothered to go for their S because the laser's so dumb, and I'm like, I understand that. But people cleared reverse, right? Like, what, 3 or 4 reverse clears, whereas there's only like 1 here? You know what I mean by clear, like S. But I feel like again, if you're getting to the point where you actually are going to S this song, then not getting hit is like just a thing that happens. Like beyond the noise. At least, like again, that's what happened with me, right? So I was like, it feels like it applied because it feels like a consistent song. It feels to me, multiverse feels really consistent until you get to the lasers. I'm not playing consistently right now because I'm like being trash, but like beyond the noise in this just feels super consistent because otherwise you just like be getting hit by voids anyway, right? Maybe this section gives people trouble? Because I guess if you don't greed in the earlier section, then you don't have enough combo to crash constantly through that. And like that's how I play that section. So maybe that's what it is. Did I start moving early? I think I might have started moving early. Yeah, the second laser
Yeah.
swooped in. Oops.
Oops.
I thought it goes boom. No, it's boom, boom, and then one, two, three. I forgot. But I closed my eyes too early. Wrong direction, both wrong direction. I mean, I just started too early, right? So if I hadn't started too early, then actually would have been right. Yeah, technically. If I didn't see it start to be early. Right? Yeah, because it goes in on you, blue laser, so you just have to be shielding already. And then it spends half a beat out, and then it closes it. Like it does half beat in, half beat out. Um, and during that time, you just have to be shooting. You don't have to move yet. But I was already moving, and so like I guess I was it's wrong direction. But I think it's about the void laser, like it turning off. Yeah, I mean that tends to be how it is with the first one. Like interesting thing with K-Turn pointing out how like the first one turns off early, um, because of like how it works. So like I tend to clip the first laser. Um, it was only like that one time where I clipped like what? How many of it was it? Was it three? It was two or three. I forget. Oh yeah, I think it was three of like the second sections one, or like the second waves one. Not second wave even, like the half, second half of first wave. I don't even know. It's so weird. How do you describe something like that? You could say it's just four waves. And it's like first, second, third, fourth wave. But then you have like the the mess in the middle. How are you doing, Tanner?
Um, Pretty good.
Hmm, good to hear. I've enjoyed seeing your drawers in the meantime. It's so nice to just like have
Uh-huh.
that in my life. It's nice.
Um, Thank you.
Hmm, thank you.
ありがとうね。
Yay.
Yay です。
I agree.
Guess what?
Hmm?
勝負あったな。
Yeah, that's this game in a nutshell.
Win.
Yep, win.
Win the unwinnable.
$186. Oh, combat down. I have enough for 2 crashes. Okay, just enough. Well, not just. I don't know how I'm like mistiming this now. Hold on. I swear I waited that time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, did I start the second wave too early? I don't even know. Maybe I should open my eyes for this so I can get
Do you
the rhythm
actually
of
have
it.
your eyes closed?
I close my eyes during that section because it's easier to stay in the beat, or at least like I tried it a few times last time we tried this, and it worked a few times. It worked like 3 times in a row. So I was like, oh, this is clearly the strat we need to go for. Oh, I missed some stuff. Let me just quadratic in combo. Oh, yeah. I think I tried to imagine Sullivan OG noise. That would be a bit funny. Crashing is also huge since you lose combo often. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I will keep my eyes open for this for now. At least until I can get it down again, and then we'll try the um eyes closed strap. I wonder if there's like a specific word for closing of eyes, or if it just... Because I don't think it would be shimeru. Because that's like to close a thing, like a gate, right? Or door. So it
Well,
feels weird to like, you know, do something with your hand and then like close your eyes, because that's like something else. So I don't know if that's a different thing. Well,
I don't know. Like, I guess you could consider that to be like a shimeru thing, but at the same time, it might not.
hmm.
It's confusing.
What am I doing? Yoshi, your Japanese brain is showing. What does that mean? That like I made a correct assumption, or like what is that?
No, you're too busy
Or is it just like
talking about.
weird? So like I've come
This is
back and like I'm
funny.
starting to talk about Japanese again. It's like, oh, that's cool. Like I don't know what even like means. I think I went up too early. Oh, whoops. Oh my gosh. Even I'm doing that wrong. What? Um, like in how in Japanese you can make words a kanji getting you one specific or something. Okay, yeah, 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 right. So you were pointing specifically out like that thing. Yeah. Uh. Oh no, Bruno. Not specifically on that point. Do you know about Tsutomeru?
Me,
Actually, I don't know if you remember Tanner. I think I was only with you
Su-
at the time of it. Was I talking to Shocky about this?
Sutomeru. I
Or
remember
should I
the
tell you that there are
word.
3 Tsutomerus, and 2 of
Oh,
them are similar, and one of them is like
wait,
has
wait.
a sort of
Sutomeru or Tsutomeru?
tsu.
Wait,
I should
Su?
be saying Tsutomeru.
Oh yeah, Tsutomeru as in like to work for?
That's one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, check on Jisho, there's 3 of them. Delegate? I think delegate's one meaning for one of them. One of the meanings for one of them. Or maybe it's 2 of them that have that meaning. Again, there's 2 that are very similar, but like one
Yeah,
would be
no,
more
one.
obvious kanji, and then one that's
So
like kind of
it's
similar, but not like quite the same.
so there's like one kanji that is like to work for, to be employed at. Then there's another definition for that one to be like to serve as or to like fill the position of.
Yeah.
The other one is 504 gateway timeout. So I don't know what that means, but
Why?
just kidding. The third definition is to conduct a religious service. So that's great. And then there's another kanji that just means to endeavor or like to make an effort to.
Yeah.
Great.
Man, it's so hard to dodge that wave. It's so hard.
Poor Yoshi.
Oh, the bigger gap's over here. I was reading it wrong. I mean, this one I went directly into, so I would have like probably went directly into this anyway, but oh my gosh. What a nightmare.
What a pain.
Oh, an easy win, except like the opposite of that. Oh my gosh, I lost my commander. At least I'm like half back into it. They're making some very funny mistakes. We got through a wave of rhino lasers though, so it feels good. Yeah, again, the clipping the first laser is common, so like now I know why that happens at least. Because I was always confused about like how come I can always like get past this first laser, but it's because of the layer activation thing. You can't read this. Why
Are you sure you haven't just tried reading fast?
don't you help me with that, Tanner? Tell me which
No,
way to go. No, read ahead of time, please, Tanner. Please tell me which way to go next.
ahead of time.
Yeah, you're gonna tell me what way to go now, so that I will know when I get there, because
Um,
you can read the lasers into the future.
how do I? I don't know. That seems too scary.
That was not the attitude I was looking for.
Okay, it seems really scary. It is really scary.
Yeah, that's all
There.
I
Now
can.
I'm sure about. Now I'm sure about it.
Sure does.
Yeah, sure des. Sure desよね.
Hmm. $183.
Okay, I have to look for the lasers. I don't know where they are. What?
Oh, that gap is so hard to go through.
How am I?
Oh, maybe I
How
should have gone through
how
the
am I meant
second
to?
one. Here's the really interesting thing, right? So let's go back to hard. Here's a really fun, like, social experiment. It's really interesting, actually. I don't know why. Actually, I do know why, but it's just fun. You'll see how possible it is in hard and why.
What?
There's a very slight difference. Oops. Oh, that's right. Hard isn't randomized. So there was like actually a pattern for this that I used to use. Oh, it's so much less dense. That was my own fault, sorry.
Oh,
Wait, other way around, not to delegate, but to delegate some tasks. Oh, interesting. Okay, good to know. Oops, sorry, I didn't get to show you what was different and hard. Usernames, or is it just me? I think you could just have a different purple? Maybe? Maybe? Because you can select your color. So maybe you just... I don't know why, but like... I feel like that happens to me
actually,
randomly as well. Like
it does look
sometimes my green
brighter.
changes. Sometimes.
So you might want to change back if you can. It appears darker on the stream itself. Oh, interesting.
Oh, weird. So it's just like the local change.
There's only one purple. That's suspicious.
Ooh, I should try and use that grid strap to see how much it actually score on hard. Niche strap. Because you get charge shots every 2 instead of every whatever I do. 3 or something. Forget if this pattern was like... Okay, in hard, I think it's slightly different. I think it's like sort of static though, so you can just sit at the bottom instead of having to move up and down. I think that's the case. Man, now I'm gonna do the hard. I can't even show you the lasers. The hard lasers are so good because you can't even see them in the first place. I'll get there, and then I'll show you, and you'll be like, what? That's crazy. Misha strats are crazy.
Misha stress.
Misha strats.
No way.
Sure.
Extremely.
Yeah, chaotic. I wonder what the best collection point there is on hard. Yeah, I was cycling wrong. You have to wait an extra beat or something to start the cycle. So it feels really weird. Yeah, on hard you can like kind of wobble around the middle a lot. You don't have to make very large movements. Oops. Man. Yeah, I'm only getting an A. So bad gaming. So
So
sad
bad.
gaming. So bad and so sad gaming. Too bad, so sad gaming.
Yeah.
Oh, we get 20 for that. Oh, yeah, okay, that would be what you'd have to do. Oh my gosh, that's... I wonder how much you can get for that. Nah, okay, I'll do normal strat now. At least I know the timing if I want to go back.
When the
Try
funny
and
strat
small.
is not funny.
It's funny, but I'm just like not funny enough, I guess.
It's funny because it's unexpected.
Haha.
Uh-huh.
Get it? It's Larry from VeggieTales. That's right, so I'm only getting charge shots every 4 beats, but you'd be getting charge shots every 2 if you do the niche strat. So that's how it's getting over 200 combo and overload. It's probably hit like 15 or 1600. Okay, let's be good at the game. I don't think I even need to move up for this initial one, right? Yeah, okay, I can just sit down here. Oh my gosh, it's so much simpler. Yeah, look, you can read this.
Oh, jeez, what?
You can read it! Because it's blue and red.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
maybe
how do
unexperienced.
I communicate that to you fast enough?
No, I just wanted to show you. Because, like, as a player, you can actually read that. But just because
Yeah.
there's not enough contrast with black, it just becomes really difficult. It's just a side effect. Void being black. It's really interesting.
Just play with a different filter.
I don't
Is
think
there
you
a
can filter black
colorblind mode?
enough. Oh, Void Snake.
Green,
It's probably good
orange.
practice for this. Because it's
Oh
been
no,
so
not
long
Void
since Void
Snake.
Snake. Yeah, I know. Good friend Void Snake. Forgot how to do this. I think I stay on the right for 2, and then I start moving over to the left for the third one. Or is it, do I move to the... I forgot. I completely forgot how to do this. No, yeah, you should be at top right for the start of Snake, and then you go down for the first wave. And then down a bit more and a bit left for second wave, then left for third wave, and then you're in the middle. And then you like go above the snake for the targeted shots. I forgot about this. Yeah, even if I got past in overload, I should like re-practice Void Snake if I really want to have any chance of getting an S. On another rhythm game news, an arcade rhythm game I'm playing just got a massive update today, basically a new version, so I'm gonna play tomorrow. Ooh, good luck, have fun. Imagine being able to have arcades with actual arcade games. So funny.
Imagine
Yeah.
playing Pure Quest. Ha
I don't think there is any more arcade Puyo Quest.
Yeah, no, they shut that down because it wasn't making them enough money.
Yeah, that's right.
Thanks,
So
Sega.
funny. Let's drink some water. Alright. Just trying to introducing that arcade, otherwise I wouldn't have known. I see. That's awesome. Sega, because the arcade game is also by Sega. Oh, what the heck? The connections. Alright, this is a
Oh
dive
yeah,
right in my
aren't
life.
they? Isn't Sega like getting rid of their last arcade? Oh, well,
I
they're
don't know if
removing the
that
Sega
was
branding.
like something. I heard something about like Sega arcade shutdown or something like that, but I don't know what exactly it was.
Yeah.
I use Blaster for this originally. I haven't played this in ages because I'm just scared of it, but why be scared when you can just win?
Yeah, just win more.
Exactly.
Oh my god, I just want to shoot this thing down. Okay, never mind.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I love the mechanics in this game.
Yeah. They look fun.
Oh jeez, I'm only at like 300. What? I guess later when they start doing the blue bursts, you get more. Oh jeez. Oh, I forgot about. Oh my gosh, I forgot it. Oh, there. Okay, yeah. Right, you can do that, and then you can just yeah. You forgot all the chart, yeah. I forgot everything. I forgot everything.
Oh my god, when you forgot.
And you have the impossible section, which is why I use Blaster style in the first place. It's so sad. Did I bump into the red? I swear the blue was there. But is that really that impossible, actually? Hold on. I felt like I handled most of those fine. It was always the crossover one that was okay. Or that I had trouble doing the transfer for. Hmm. Maybe the way I'm moving is different. See, that's one thing, right? You forget the chart and you do like weird other stuff that like you didn't do originally, so you lost your muscle memory, but sometimes you end up like doing something that like reveals it all or something. I feel like that was red. Oops. Oops. You know, let's just restart. If I can actually keep more lives, then maybe we can do Polar Blaster. Then I can like almost suddenly get S. Hey. Man. Oops. Hmm. Can I shoot across at the second? Like, shoot across a set of reds? I don't know if I have the time for that. Maybe. This S requirement seems like pretty doable though. If I don't get hit all during that's when I wonder if I can hit like 100%. Man. Ugh. Keep getting hit at the start there, because that section is so hard to dodge. Ah, it still hit me. No. Still miss as well. Oh, 100. Oh, blew it. Man, okay, I can do this. Man, finding good paths. Keep shooting too early. No, I need to shoot a bit earlier, even though it's like on the offbeat.
Hmm.
That's a bit funny.
Oh, music theory. How I hate you.
That's just me being bad. That's not even music theory.
Nah. Are you sure?
Maybe you can correct me. I never took music theory.
Um, I did, sadly.
That was me being bad again. Man, what? That bus is annoying 'cause it's like you still got stuff coming down. Well, I missed one. I know my score is gonna suck so much.
Oh no, that just sucks, doesn't it?
Well, it would if I ended up on like 1199 by the end of this.
Oh.
If I don't, it's my problem. Curse you, small hitboxes. Be more chunky. I keep like going slightly out of range. It's the saddest thing. Okay, by that. Ugh.
Uh, good luck, Des.
I thought they meant to follow you, but they like. I thought the blue ones are aimed at you, but it's like sort of not. Like I'm looking at it then, it's like not actually. Hold on, I should like practice first too. So nice, they have a practice option. I need to like see this properly. So I just need like blues. Um, live stream section. I like doing it sort of like on the side. Like I think diagonally is best because then you have the most distance, I guess. Like out here. Because technically they have to travel like slightly further, so you get a bit more time to sort of do your move. Oh, it's like one of them are targeting you if you're directly in the middle. Okay, and then one. Hasn't been fast enough for you to like. Kill is coming here for some reason too. Okay, so I think if I just go in with less hits though, I'll be able to just like be fine. Right. It's actually tough. Whew. Oh my gosh. This huge app I've been rebooting for the last couple of months. The one with the super old legacy code. Oh boy. Was that rebooting it finally? So I say a couple months, but I'm looking at some dates. Actually started trying to fix the thing back in November 2020. Oh my gosh. I do remember it was a while back, but... Whoa. Gosh. That's insane. I kind of want to rush the zone so I can just like get past. I don't know how I made that dodge. You can do it with the upper zone, but the bottom one is... Unless I can like... No, because the last deadline's here, right? So then you have to start here. So you can make that in time. Oh, it spawns that. How much are these actually giving? 15%?
Not enough.
Oh, I remember there was like a thing for like the longer deadline is that the more you actually do. I don't remember how much it is exactly. But it is tough actually. The really preferable thing would be if you could just like end up here. Wait, can you just like rush all the... Hold on. Then you can take advantage of that turning off when she does that. That seems like the safest strat. Whoops. Oh, you get a lot from open that. So I should know that I probably get more like 400% here if I'm doing well. What? You actually have to be at the bottom of that last one, otherwise it hits you? Why? That's so mean. Okay, so like 500% there, and then 300% then 400%. It's like enough. Maybe. I gave up fixing the old one and started rebooting a new one back in August 2021. Reboot actually didn't take that long surprise. For the future, I now know it's often more worth your time to rebuild and just copy the parts that stay the same instead of trying to fix something that's already so old. It's really unhealthy. That's fair. Yeah. Well, you learned. That's what I would say.
Something like that, anyway.
Something like that. Yeah. Actually, did I ever try Crash for this? I think the problem was that I don't have enough lives, but if I can just like not get hit, of course. I can just crash the end of us too. And just crash in general.
Oh, jeez.
Hmm?
Okay. I think I have to go.
Thanks for hanging out with us, Tanner.
Yeah.
I apologize for your loss.
What?
For having to
Nani kore?
leave us, I mean.
What?
For having to leave us.
Oh. Right. Yeah. Okay, anyway, bye. I'll probably read it afterwards, or maybe later. I don't
Okay.
know. Anyway, see you.
Catch you. Oh, I don't have my crashes. The problem with this set strat is that you need a preserve combo. Oh my gosh. Okay. Why do I keep combo downing? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Yeah. The problem is you need to preserve combo. No way. Feels really. Why do I keep losing combo during that section? I need. Hold on. We need a B2 again. Easily the person with the most knowledge of the logic of the stuff in the entire world, probably. Not that I'm proud of that. It's rough. It's well, hey. Take what we can get. Oh, that's absurd. Now I know why. Chaotic, what is the viability of harmonic kill the deadline? Just like curious about this. You can go through the red lasers. Oh, like these, right? Yo, you can. You could just use it for the whatchamacallit section, right? Oh man, not very good. Really? Hold on, what's the issue? Hold on. So what's V2 like? Maybe it's not good for like scoring or something, but we could like fairly good for survival, right? Surely. Oh, that's really? Huh. So you could just like, since they're straight enough, you could just. Maybe if that was better. Unless you mean the ones here. Ah, I don't know where I can shoot this. I don't know where you're able to. Hmm. Is it? It's interesting. Because then you can cross over with it, and you're going through reds. Like 100% there, I guess, right? So, hmm, that's funny. And then in V3, you could use it to get through the spinnies, right? Not very comfortably, after all. Yeah, no, not like comfortably through it. I was like, maybe it could help you in case you're like on a bad rotation, but like it lasts for a beat. So, it's not. Hmm. Okay, well that's funny. Man, this is hard. One. It's tough. It's like maybe if I come back to something I haven't done in a while, like I did with some of the other stuff I did last time, I'll just like be able to randomly do it really well. And kind of. The first time, again, the invis during the first section was good. Oh, the first time we got there was good, but afterwards it just didn't work out that way. It was like, oh, a bit sad. This is always a good one. But if I want to do this, I may as well do the one in story, so that I can have the teal and... I forgot I was doing this. Oh, my beat, like, oh, my everything was so off. So good. Shoot's on the left first, right? So I should be on the right. No, that was like barely. Yeah, so sad. That one tricks me every now and then. I'll like go back to the song. I'll be like, ah, right, that's a double thing. So sometimes you're just like not even close to it, so that double swing doesn't matter at all to you, or like you don't pay attention to it unless it like hits you, and then you're like, oh, right, that's a thing that happens. Like I know it happens, but muscle memory to react to it isn't there because it's not something you encounter like on a consistent basis. Running up into stuff again, no, please. Okay. I did it again. No, I need to go my left. I need to go my left. Uh, this is a funny thing you can do. I don't know if anyone knows. I imagine people know about this. It's funny. You can do this. Yeah, like an exclusive module. Oh, I need the new. Oh no. That's weird. Oh my gosh. Too fast. I'm moving around too quickly. Alright, last shot. Then I'd better head to bed. Okay, not that one, please. Let's. Alright, alright. One like foul ball. Alright. We'll take one foul. It's okay. Oh man, I was still in the laser during it. I thought I moved out right enough. That's okay. It's a fun song. I do want to SS it sometime. It'll be something down the line, but it's fun. I guess that goes for a lot of the stuff again. I want to knock out a lot of SSs here. I've already gone like not this much, right? Eventually. This has to happen. This one's tough. This has to happen. This eventually. I don't know about this one maybe. But like this, and this, probably this. I guess it's nice we have that one though. And let's do it up. I said this last time. I still have like a couple of overloads to. Oh, fuck. Just the two, right? It's just this. Just this. Alright, like this. That barely counts. Alright. Well, we'd better head to bed. I don't know if I'll even be able to stream tomorrow. I'm so busy. I'm so busy. I'll say no. I mean, if it happens, it happens, I guess. If we somehow manage to, but I wouldn't like count on it. Saturday, I'm probably gonna be busy as well. Sunday, in case you didn't hear, we have um a little show match, a little exhibition. Um, between uh, so there's gonna be four of us. There's myself, Dan, Void, and Shira, I believe. I believe that's four. Um, we're testing a new format, which we're going to see and like gauge, um, the success of for the again if you've been out of the loop, upcoming Advent League. So that's super hype. But yeah, we're gonna be showing it off using this little like exhibition. So it's a fun time to see some like high level Puyo again. And again, like also a good chance to get some feedback on it, because it'll be quite different. But yeah, should be a lot of fun. Whether I'll stream or not later on Sunday is a question mark, but I'm hoping to, because I'm hoping like I can use tomorrow instead of to like knock out some more work. So that Sunday I'll have time. Take your time. Thank you, Bruno. I appreciate it. Thank you for the continued support, you guys. I really appreciate it. Even when things are a bit busy. We'll get through it, hey? Alright, well, I'll catch you all tomorrow, maybe, and if not, probably I'll be around on the Discord still. I'm like there a bit still. I try and like at least pop in there. But yeah. Alright, well, for now though, as always, I hope you all have a good rest of the day or night. Love you guys, and I'll see you all next time. Good night.